and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Charles Manson, and I'm going to talk about if he was used by the CIA. This topic is fascinating to me. Really going to mess your brain up a little bit, because I know when I heard about this I was like, no effing way. And then I started researching it and really learning about it, and it really messed me up, because I'm like, hold up. Made me question everything that I thought I knew about this. So if you guys like these type of videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and so as you know about Charles Manson, he technically didn't carry out a lot of the murders. He had his followers do it for him, and he was most notoriously known for setting up the murders of Sharon Tate when she was 8 months pregnant in her home with 4 of her friends. So Chuck Schlund, he worked for the CIA previously, and he came out and said that this was actually a covert operation that was supposed to be carried out by the CIA. As of now, Chuck has already passed away, but he came across Don Bull's papers in the 70s, amongst other things, that had lots of information that pinpointed the CIA's involvement with the Manson family murders. He actually filed a lawsuit against George Bush for unlawful attempts to suppress information. Of course, it never went to trial, because why would it, right? He claimed that the prime objective for this is because they wanted to debunk the hippie movement, proven to be an economical and a sociological threats to the government and the Vietnam War effort. Apparently, the war was going bad, and people were protesting in huge numbers, bigger numbers than they had ever seen before. The government wanted a way to show that these hippie people were actually Satanists. They wanted a way to show that these people were evil. These hippies were using, you know, their flowers and their peace and love and all that stuff to cover up their evilness. They really wanted to convince the public of this. He goes on to say that Charles Manson was a social experiment, and that the CIA was supplying drugs and funding the Manson family's living, which, as we already know because of MK Ultra, that this was going on where the government was doing these horrible experiments and drugging people up. And you know, MK Ultra was all about mind control and things like that. And if you take a look at the Manson family murders, these family members were all extremely brainwashed and almost kind of under his trance. And these are the same type of control tactics that we would see, you know, the government used with MK Ultra. So a lot of people started speculating and suggesting that this could be a product of the CIA. There's apparently no evidence, they say, or physical evidence of these Don Bell papers. If you guys are able to get a hold of them, let me know. I wasn't able to find them either, but is physical evidence of Operation Norwood, which is a CIA proposal to the Kennedy administration to commit acts of terror on U.S. citizens in attempt to blame Cuba and justify a war. Neon Nettle also reported that a 78-year-old CIA member claimed to have carried out 37 assassinations, including Marilyn Monroe, which she was close to the Kennedys, as we know. Apparently, there's other people as well that came out and said that this is all true and this is all facts. And this is something that apparently a lot of people believe. And, you know, looking at this, I had heard it was like the same type of thing with Bob Marley, that they took his life as well because it wasn't going towards the agenda that they wanted to happen. And I remember I told my friends this, and they're all like, and you're crazy. And then we went to Jamaica, and I asked our tour guide about it, and all my friends were like, and you're crazy, shut up. And the tour guide was like, no, that's what all of us Jamaicans believe. It's actually a big, huge deal to them, and still to this day they all believe he was murdered. So of course I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think the CIA had anything to do with this, or he was just a lunatic on his own? I have no idea. Part of me does kind of believe it, because I don't think somebody could really make so many people in this brainwash like stage where they just go on to murder all these people. I feel like, of course, it takes a really sick mind, but I think he probably had help in how to do it, especially because obviously the government has done it before. So I really don't put anything past them. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you soon.